Hi everyone, I have a gentle morning practice for you today. Go ahead and step up to the top of your mat, feet to hip width, finding a strong and stable mountain pose. Hands can be down to the sides, palms facing away from you. This might help pull the shoulders more into the back. Check in with your posture. Draw a bit of strength up through the arches of the feet. Draw the navel back toward the spine. Rib cage into the abdomen. Chest slightly lifted, but shoulders down away from the ears. Start to lengthen both halves of the breath, taking them to an even length. Noticing the breath move in and out of your nose. Notice what spaces in the abdomen expand and release as you breathe. Now, on your next inhale, raise the arms up overhead. If it's not comfortable to take them high overhead, bring them as high as is comfortable. Hands back down by the hips, staying standing for now. Inhale, raise the arms up overhead. And release the arms at the hips. Exhale. Whole movement with whole breath. Inhale, the arms raise. Arms down at the sides. And we'll add on. Inhale, the arms lift up. Fold forwards. Knees can bend. Hands may or may not touch the floor. They could always come to the tops of the legs instead. Stand back up. Raise tall. Hands high. Fold forwards. We can bend the knees, hand toward floor, maybe hands onto the legs. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forwards. We'll add on. Inhale to raise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to an extended spine, half lift, straight out from the hips. Exhale, fold forwards. Raise all the way up, hands overhead. Draw the elbows into a goalpost shape. Elbows wide, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale to raise back up. Arms wide, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Forward fold. Raise all the way up, hands high. Goalpost back bend, elbows wide. Exhale to open the chest. Raise the arms. Last one of this kind, forward fold. Half lift. Fold forwards. Raise all the way up, hands overhead. Last goalpost, elbows wide, open the chest. As you inhale, raise the arms up overhead and release last 3 fingers, turn the pointers up. Exhale, point up and over to the right, curving through whole left side body. Inhale, point back up to the ceiling. Exhale, up and over to the left, curve through right side body. Inhale to point up. Exhale, we'll fold forwards. Halfway lift. Fold. This time we'll take the hands to the floor. Step back with your left leg. Come into a kneeling lunge. Left knee to the ground. If your right knee is really starting to pass the toes, if your heel is lifted, take the stance a bit longer. Knee ideally over the ankle or over midfoot. Whole heel to the ground. And we can stay here with arms framing the left foot, or we can bring right foot, or we can bring the right arm inside right leg, if that helps give you more space. And switching, right limbs. Start to move the hips back. Come into kneeling pyramid. Right toes could flex up toward the face. And you'll notice my knee is still bent. Torso still onto the top of the leg. All of us are going to look a little bit different in this pose. We're going for a stretch through the back of the right leg. Don't worry about what the pose looks like. Worry about what it feels like. Still breathing. See if we can maintain that slow, smooth breath from the beginning. Bend back into your right knee. Hands plant to the floor. Take the left knee off the ground. Runner's lunge. Inhale the right arm up toward the ceiling. Open the chest. Raise high through the fingertips, not leaning back, not twisting open, but energy up and out through right arm. Release the right hand back to the floor. Stepping straight back to down dog. Moving through the feet, moving through the knees as you need. We can pedal the feet, or it might feel more appropriate for you to stay here with knees bent. We could straighten the legs, but maintain our straight line from hands to hips. We might need to bend the knees to do so. And we'll walk the feet forwards back into a forward fold at the top of the mat to do the other side. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Raise all the way up, hands overhead. Hands back to heart center. Inhale, the arms raise. Forward fold. Half lift. Fold, plant the hands, step your right leg back to our kneeling lunge. Again, notice the first stance that you come to, we might need to adjust. I need to move my left foot forwards. You might need to take yours forwards as well. Hands can frame left foot, or we could bring the left arm inside left leg if your chest is running into the top of the left leg. And we'll switch the left limbs again if the left arm is not on the outside. Coming into kneeling pyramid again, I'm going to leave my torso onto my left leg as I move the hips back. You might get toward this shape. Maybe we start to move farther back. Left toes could flex up if it's too much. Keep the foot relaxed. Bend back into your left knee. Let the hands land. Right knee off the floor, right hand stays. Take your left arm up to the ceiling. Open the chest, reach high. And release the left hand back to the floor. Step straight back to down dog. Pedaling the feet once again, or if you'd like, find stillness in the legs. If this is the morning, we might want to find more movement. If this is toward the afternoon, you might want to find more stillness so we're able to wind down. Walk the feet forwards. Make your way back into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Forward fold. Raise all the way up, hands overhead. And return, hands to heart center. Taking this practice with you through the rest of your day. I hope you have a good one. Namaste.